You're still watching TVC Breakfast. It's time to talk sports. Now, a lot of actions this weekend, but we will be focusing on a Formula One, which officially launched the 2019 season with a bang in Melbourne, with more than 1,000 fans gathering to catch a glimpse of the teams and the drivers. But let's look at what to expect from the season opener scheduled for Sunday, the 17th. The 2019 Formula One season is upon us, and it all starts at the Australian Grand Prix on Sunday, March the 17th. As five-time champion Lewis Hamilton and his Mercedes team seek to crush the pre-season optimism surrounding Ferrari. Under different management and after a positive winter testing, Ferrari have arrived in Melbourne with a fast car and plenty of buzz, raising expectation of a genuine challenge to 5 years of Mercedes dominance. Having won 11 of 21 races last year, another Formula One title would put Hamilton one shy of Michael Schumacher's record of 7 and stir the debate about the greatest racer of all time.
You need to deliver each weekend, so from my point of view, it's delivering at the most crucial moments of so it's qualifying, third qualifying. First you have to get there, but then delivering so you're at the front. It's the start of the race, not losing your cool. It's during the race whilst you're under attack or attacking. It's managing your tires. There's so many aspects throughout the whole weekend, and that goes on through the year.
The pressure is arguably heavier on the shoulders of German rival Sebastian Vettel, who won just 5 races last year and saw his challenge evaporate with a string of mistakes on track. The 4-time champion will bid for a third successive win at Albon Park's season opener, having foiled pole-sitter Hamilton amid a virtual safety car deployment last year.
The expectations are always there to win, and that's what we all want. Obviously, we've, I think, come close some years, a bit further away some other years, but overall, I think we're getting closer. The team is still growing, so high hopes, and I hope we're going to have a lot of fun and win a lot of races and fight for the championship.
Daniel Ricciardo will also hope for better luck at his home race in the yellow and black of Renault, having missed a median podium in Melbourne with Red Bull last year when he was hit with a third-place grid penalty for a minor technical infringement.
People ask me, are you going to win this weekend? You know, obviously I want to say yes, because I believe in my heart that I've got what it takes to win, but I also have to be realistic, and that is not necessarily the likely scenario. So I have to just be a bit more measured, I guess, with my responses and just try to get people to understand the reality of this at the moment.
At a bumpy street circuit where overtaking has been difficult, Formula One bosses hope the introduction of new rules can inject sparks. The cars feature new front and rear wings aimed at making it easier for them to get closer and overtake, while the driver that sets the fastest lap can earn an additional championship point so long as it finishes in the top 10 in Sunday's race. Well, we anticipate actions, but Bola Lajide joins me now via Skype. Now, Bola, we anticipate Sunday's race with Hamilton and Mercedes just in front of Vettel and Ferrari in the practice test in Australia yesterday. What should we be expecting come Sunday?
Well, we should expect excitement, and looking at what the teams have done during the preseason testing and looking at what we've already seen this morning in first practice, it's not going to be so easy to predict. And according to sources and what we've seen so far after the first practice session that went down this morning, it was Hamilton leading all the way. But in the second practice session, it was all about Vettel and Ferrari deciding to hide the pace of the car. So it looks like the two leading teams, that's talking about Ferrari and Mercedes, are trying to hide the pace of the car. But by tomorrow, during qualifying, we'll get to understand, and expectations can now begin to rise, because so far it's so hard to predict who is going to have the advantage when the race go down on Sunday.
Now, apart from Mercedes and Ferrari, who do you see that might just pull a surprise in Sunday's race?
It has to be the Red Bull team. So far, I have a feeling that they should put out a car on the grid that can at least match Ferrari and Mercedes. Maybe not a total match, but there's any team that can go in there and break that dominance. Well, there's only one dominance anyway. But the two teams that people are looking forward to win the championships, Mercedes and Ferrari. But Red Bull somehow can cause an upset. They have Max Verstappen, who is no longer a rookie, is now expected to go on and win a championship. And they now have academy graduates, Pierre Gasly, also in the Red Bull team. So I like to call them the best of the rest. But who knows? This could just be the year where the Red Bull cause a major upset by toppling Ferrari or Mercedes for the championship.
All right, thank you very much, Bola, for your time this morning. We are definitely waiting for Sunday as the Formula One season kicks off in Australia. That's it on sports. It's back to Mike and Veronica.
Perhaps you'll see Mike on the field.
Oh yeah, of course. You're going to see that change very soon, especially when we bring the Formula One Open to Lagos. We'll bring it to Lagos. Formula One competition, we'll bring it to Lagos. That's how I'm going to rule the tracks.
What car would you?
Mercedes.
Maybe Innocent.
Innocent, right? Yeah, we should try that.